And welcome back to the Armory in Beckley, the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, as we have our final game of the tournament. This is the Burger King Championship game, and it's Beckley and Shady Spring. It's going to be a blast. Tiger team 3-0, Woodrow Wilson 2-0. Both these teams, well, you know how much they wanted. Shady has had the best of Beckley for the last 6 games in a row, and Woodrow has had enough. Flying Eagles coached by veteran Ron Kidd. Ronnie Olson has had great success with the Tigers, each of these coaches with 2 state championships. I'm Bill O'Brien, in for Maris Lowry, who is on the disabled list tonight. And working with me is Eric Thomas. And E.T., you have been circulating around the building as people continue to come in. I went out in the lobby, and they're backed up all the way outside.
Yeah, it reminds you of the old days at the Armory right here. And this was a great tournament put these 2 teams together, and you kind of hope that they will win so we could have a whopper of a game here in this Burger King division.
A whopper, huh?
Yes.
I knew you were going to say that.
I had to keep using it. You know that is my favorite burger.
Well, you know, I've got Pepsi. I got a blue can of Pepsi right in front of me.
Let's hope it doesn't get knocked over this contest.
yeah, one of the Wyoming East players in the last game. By the way, if you missed it, Wyoming East won 60-50 over Charleston Catholic, and Mascari came crashing into our equipment, knocked us off the air for a couple of minutes. He was just hustling for a loose ball. Well, you know, it's going to happen. We are courtside. We got the best seats in the house, which means you will too. We've got 3 cameras working this game, and you're going to get the best look at it. We are about 12 minutes away from tipping off, and we'll be back with the opening lineups after we take our first commercial break. Beckley Auto Mall sponsors the pregame show on Video Productions.
Yes, why'd we settle on skydiving?
Well, it's fall, and we're falling. I thought we could do a commercial about falling prices. Get it?
I guess. Where's your chute?
I knew I forgot something. Later.
During Truck Month, get invoice pricing on all 1,500 Sierras and Yukons, or ask about discounts up to $9,000 with no payments till next year.
Hey, I can see my house.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be in Access.
What you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With Compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
And we're back now. Beckley has gone to their locker room. I talked to one of the Beckley assistant coaches, and he said, we are really ready for this game. Flying Eagles looked good last night when they beat Wyoming East. They came out, and again, defense is what wins games for both these coaches. You can see in your screen now, that's Ronnie Olson for Shady Spring. He has really done a terrific job. They're winning 2 titles and in the championship game 2 other times. We'd like to remind you that one of our sponsors is Allstate Insurance Agent Lori Richmond. You're in good hands with Allstate. You're in good hands with Lori Richmond. She's on Market Road in Beckley, and there's her number on your screen, 252-8646. Lori wishes you and yours a most happy and healthy new year. Eric Thomas, what do you say about this one that hasn't already been said?
Well, the thing with this one, you have 2 teams that pretty much mirror one another, and I really think it's going to boil down to foul trouble, foul situations, because I actually don't think Beckley goes as deep, or as right now. Coach Ron Kidd has not built his bench like he wants it just yet. It's early in the season, so I think staying out of foul trouble and just coming down to making shots. whoever's
You're right about that. Woodrow Wilson is a good, strong 5-man lineup, but the bench has not come into play yet. And for Shady Spring, they've had to develop their bench because they've had a couple of injuries early on. The coach's son, Kai Olson, missed about a month, so he missed all of the preseason with an injury, and he is back now starting his second game, but they've had a couple of others that have been injured, and so that's, as a coach, you've got to develop other players. Even if everybody's healthy, you've got to have a rotation.
Yeah, that's how programs are built, and that's the way the Shady Spring Tigers program is built. And, of course, Beckley, through the years, it's just like you don't expect anything less than going to the state tournament and playing for a state championship, and then 4 straight state championship title games for this Shady Tiger team, and that's what they expect. Anything else, anything less than that's a disappointment.
There you go.
And it's sad to say when everybody's like, well, the kids played hard. Yeah, let's play hard and get to Charleston is what both of these coaches will say.
Well, and E.T., I've got to tell you, and a lot of people have asked, who are you for in this game? For 43 years, I was the radio voice of the Beckley Flying Eagles. And for the last 3 years, I have been the television voice for the Shady Spring Tigers. So I'm right down the middle. I just want both these teams to play to a draw, go to overtime, and then they both get tired and we just end with an overtime draw. That's the way I'd like to see it happen.
You know what? I just like both of these teams have mutual respect for one another in their programs. But once it gets between these lines, but all of these players will go at it. This is bragging rights for the county, let's face it. And right now, Shady, this group of Shady players haven't tasted defeat to a Beckley team. That's something to ponder. So they come in here, they think they own this Armory. The battle for the Armory, they're defending champions. So until that's settled on the court, they will be that.
We're about 7 minutes away from tipping this one off. People continuing to come inside the dome. It's going to be a blockbuster game. Stay with us. We'll be back with the opening lineups after a break. Our pregame is brought to you by Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall on Video Productions.
Yes! Why'd we settle on skydiving?
Well, it's fall, and we're falling. I thought we could do a commercial about falling prices. Get it?
I guess. Where's your chute?
I knew I forgot something. Later.
During Truck Month, get invoice pricing on all 1,500 Sierras and Yukons, or ask about discounts up to $9,000 with no payments till next year.
Hey.
Already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett with Window World of Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
And we return to the Dave Barksdale courts. You talk about history. Dave Barksdale had the Beckley program rejuvenated, and he won 5 state titles in the decade of the 90s. And now Shady Spring is sort of doing the same thing. They have their program up to the Dave Barksdale level. And what Ronnie Olson has done is sort of the same as Ron Kidd for Woodrow Wilson. I mean, it's been great stuff. We do want to mention one of our sponsors before we cut to break.
Yes, we'd like to thank United Coal Company, Affinity Coal in Sophia, West Virginia, hiring for their operating the underground metallurgical coal mine and the Howell mine near Helen. You can find them on Facebook under UnitedCoalCompany.com. Check them out if you're looking for a new career.
Thank you, sir. And we're having comments now from the tournament director, Charlie Hauk. Little General Stores has put this tournament on, and they do a terrific job every year. So from everybody at Little General Stores to you and your family, they thank you for your patronage. They continue to serve you from multiple locations in West Virginia, and they'll continue to do their best to make sure that you have happy motoring. And Charlie Hauk, Director of Marketing, is the man who has put this tournament together and has done a great job with it. Everybody just about ready to rise for the national anthem. So as they do that, we'll take our final commercial pregame break on Video Productions.
Wes, why'd we settle on skydiving?
Well, it's fall, and we're falling. I thought we could do a commercial about falling prices. Get it?
I guess. Where's your chute?
I knew I forgot something. Later.
During Truck Month, get invoice pricing on all 1,500 Sierras and Yukons, or ask about discounts up to $9,000 with no payments till next year.
Hey, I can see my house.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a Little General Store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance.
Just had the Shady Spring Tigers announced before this crowd. Now Woodrow coming out for their announcement. We'll give you the opening lineups in a moment. First, we remind you the Cracker Barrel is a great place to spend any time you're hungry. Go there for any meal and you're going to be happy. Cracker Barrel, the old country store in Beckley and in Princeton. Well, this place is almost filled. On the opposite side of the arena, a lot of blue and gold, and behind us, a lot of maroon and white. And for the opening lineups, let's see
Johnston. They will go with Jalen Bailey, Kai Olsen, freshman Eli Sexton, and I saved the best for last because I call him Mr. Everything for the Shady Tigers. That's Jack Williams, the 6'4" senior, leading the way for Shady tonight.
And for the Beckley Flying Eagles, under veteran head coach Ron Kidd, Kobe Dillon, 6' junior, is starting at a guard position. His dad is also an assistant coach, Eric Dillon. Zy Hawthorne, a 6'1" junior. A.J. Thomas, a 5'10" junior. Preston Clary, a 6'1" junior. And the center is the only senior on the starting lineup, Jalen Walton, 6'4", and he is a bruiser. When he gets his game going, watch out. So that's it for Woodrow Wilson, Shady Spring, and Beckley going at it. And we'll get this game started just about when we expected, about 8:08. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, in for Maris Lowry, who has laryngitis. At least that's what he says. Well, he couldn't say it because he can't speak. Eric Thomas is my sidekick, and we are ready to go. And Woodrow will get the ball in the white uniforms. This is Hawthorne with it. His brother recruited and going to WVU. This guy has plenty of talent. That time, though, he missed the long one. Underneath Walton. And so Woodrow gets on the board first.
And A.J. Thomas able to keep a possession alive with the rebound and getting it to Kobe Dillon and a nice dish down low to Walton.
Both these teams live on their defense. Shady Spring with Jack Williams. He's the man that Eric told you about. He can do it all. Starts at the point guard and is the tallest member at 6'4" amongst the starters. That's him now, 0. Comes a pass over there to Sexton. And there's a turnover. A couple of freshmen starting for Shady Spring.
Yeah, the future's bright with this Shady Tiger team, as you see 2 freshmen in the starting lineup.
Look at that. Bad pass right into the hands of Bailey, and Jalen Bailey scores and ties it up. Hawthorne being guarded by Bailey. Talk about hard-nosed. Bailey from deep in the corner. That's partially deflected. Dillon gets it back out for another 3 from Hawthorne. That one won't go down. And it's out of bounds to the Tiger team. Replay, Little General.
Yeah, just a nice interception from Jalen Bailey, who is a stellar football player as well for the Shady Tigers.
Jack Williams.
And each team with a turnover early.
Those will be few and far between, trust me. Shady Spring in the dark blue, actually black uniforms with the gold numerals. Kai Olsen, the coach's son. And as we go, a timeout, Shady Spring. Interesting. Early timeout by Ronnie Olsen. So with the TO on the court, we'll be back in 30 seconds on Video Productions.
2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a sponsor.
And we are back side court here at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. West Virginia Orthopedic Trauma and Dr. John Tabbitt are proud to be sponsoring our broadcast. If you're in a car wreck or have a sports injury, Dr. Tabbitt and his staff will get you back on your feet. They're located on Woodcrest Drive in Beckley, West Virginia Orthopedic Trauma. Shady on the attack. Short shot, partially deflected and yanked out of the air by Clary. Clary races it down the floor. Walton now. Dillon. He makes his move. Dishes it out at the last moment for a 3 ball. And it's across the iron by Thomas. No good. Dillon again has it. Walton, a fadeaway shot. He's got it.
Walton has all 4 for Beckley early on. And kind of a cold start behind the arc for the Flying Eagles as they're 0 for 3.
It's Eli Sexton, one of the freshmen starting for Coach Olson. Bailey, gotta like his game. Tries to turn it in, cannot. Good Beckley D. A three, good. 3 ball for Jack Williams.
Unlimited range, good looking shot. That kid would definitely play at the next level.
5-4 Tigers. 3 ball missing by Hawthorne. Williams rebounds. Quickly down the floor, Bailey lay in. Bailey with 4 points. And Woodrow out of bounds. Is that bad pass to Thomas? He couldn't save it. Here's the Little General replay. Look at that long lob.
Yeah, and Beckley getting beat at the kind of game they like to play as Bailey was able to get out on the leak out for the layup. Jack Williams with the assist and coming up big here in the first quarter with a 3 and a couple assists.
Sexton passing in close. Olson. Now Bailey in the corner. Tries to make it in against Walton, and he's cut off. Jack Williams will reset them. Shady by 3. Opening quarter of the championship game in the Burger King division. Here's a long 3, and that's an air ball. Woodrow gets it. So the Beckley Flying Eagles, you look up over the top of this building under the dome, and you see all of those championship banners, 16 of them, in fact, more than any other high school in the state. And Beckley wants to get back to there. Hawthorne drives down the lane, had the shot he wanted, but missed it, and it's out of bounds to Woodrow.
And right now, Jack Williams is doing a good job of coming off of his defender and helping on the boards right now, because Jalen Walton is really going to be key for Beckley down low, clearing the offensive glass.
Hawthorne lobs it into Dillon. He's dangerous from outside, but he sees room for a layup, and he missed it. Gets it back. Dillon scoops it up, hits the underside of the rim, and Shady is on the move. 3 against 2. Bad pass that time. Sexton couldn't handle it. It'll be out of bounds to the Tigers. And this is the way. Look at that belly whop in there. I mean, one of the players for, let's look at it again.
Yeah, A.J. Thomas here, I think, on the loose ball attempt, and just both players trying to hustle for it. A lot of contact, but these veteran refs are going to let the little stuff go.
That's how bad these kids want it, and the coaches and the fans. What a rivalry. For many, many decades, Shady did not win against Beckley at basketball. Now they've won 6 straight. Flying Eagles want to end that right here. Williams from 25. Wow. Second long ball for Jack Williams. When he's on his game, watch out.
And I told you that's the reason I introduced him last, for one reason, because he is the guy that really can take control.
Walton tried to work it into a teammate. Here's the Little General replay on that long bomb from Williams.
Oh, man, nothing but net. Great contest on the closeout from Beckley, but you give Jack Williams space, he's going to knock that down.
Thanks to Little General Stores. This is their tournament, and they sponsor our instant replays. We're using 3 cameras on this game, and directed by the heavy hitter. Here's Dillon. Gets around his man, dishes behind him. 3 ball airborne, and it's off the iron, no good by Thomas. Hawthorne dishes underneath, tipped away. Walton spins, puts it in. Walton with 6 points. He's got all of Woodrow Wilson's scoring. Olson right in front of us. Now to Williams. 3 minutes left, first quarter. This game has been everything we said it would be. Olson again. Tipped away by Walton. Walton with the steal. Waits for his teammates. Dillon sees room. Layup. No. Dillon gets it back. Knocked out of bounds to Shady.
Great D. Big D. Biggest of D's.
Olson will sit down and will get a rest. Is that Short in his place? Yes. Gabe Short, a freshman.
And this is a shooter right here. He brings the dimension to the Shady Tigers that I like. Young guy, but can really knock down shots.
Jack Williams. You're right, he can play at the next level. Let's try a 28-footer. No, not this time, but he gets his own rebound, and he dishes it underneath, winds up with it back. Williams knocked away by Dillon. Right in front of the Beckley bench there. Ronnie Kidd, who has done such a great job with Beckley basketball over these years. Eli Sexton. Now to Short. Those are the two freshmen that Coach Olson uses a lot. You got to be good if you're a freshman and starting for Shady. Williams. Little teardrop, too strong. Beckley's got the rebound, and here come the Flying Eagles. Clary, spin move. Dillon lets fly. No good. Walton muscles it up, puts it in. Walton with 8. All 8 Beckley points belong to Jalen Walton. And it's a 2-point lead for the Tiger team. Foul going to be called.
Yeah, A.J. Thomas on the reach, and that's one of those where, as you see, Walton climbed the ladder right here. Just no answer for him down low at the moment.
And you know, his coach, Ron Kidd, said, hey, Walton has unlimited potential. Sometimes he will have a monumental quarter, and then you won't hear from him the rest of the game. Well,
yeah, can't fade.
You're hearing from him tonight.
Well, you're going to need him this whole night.
Shady slowing down just a bit. Plenty of action, not a whole lot of points for either team. We're approaching 1 minute left in the starting stanza before a near-capacity crowd under the dome in Beckley. Turn around, fade away by Bailey, and it's an air ball. Woodrow gets it. Preston Clary will trigger into Hawthorne. Zy Hawthorne. Talent galore in both
and here's
these
where you
teams.
have to watch Shady, because what they'll do is run another defender at you as Zy Hawthorne scores right there, as you turn your back on the defense.
Hawthorne decided, hey, let's go one-on-one, and it worked. He got a little shooter's roll at the end. We're tied at 10.
Finally got someone to score other than Walton.
Yeah. In the weave. Short passes it off to Jack Williams. They're in no hurry, Shady Spring. 20 seconds remaining, first quarter. Bailey. Now to Sexton.
You can guarantee that Jack Williams will engage this offense around 9 seconds.
Here it is. Now it's 6. Dillon on him. Long shot. Banked in. The bank is open, and that's how the quarter will end. Jack Williams with 3 trays. Wow. So we have played one under the dome as we watch the Little General replay.
Bank is open still here Saturday night in Raleigh County.
After one, Shady Spring 13, Beckley 10. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
I'm Leanna Burnett with Window World of Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
And we are back at the Dave Barksdale Court at the Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center. And after one, the Tigers lead the Flying Eagles by 3 points. And it's been Jack Williams with 3 trays. He's done most of the damage for the Tigers. Beckley has had Jalen Walton in close. He's done most of the scoring for the Flying Eagles. So, Pudna, Eric Thomas, what do you think after one quarter?
Well, I think both seniors have come to play, that being Jalen Walton and Jack Williams. You're going to have to see what role players are really going to step up. The other senior for Shady, Jalen Bailey, has the other 4 points for Shady.
Eli Sexton. Well, What happened? I guess his shoes stuck to the floor there. Bailey, he just could not respond to that pass. So there's an unforced turnover. It's been a well-played game so far. Fun to watch. Glad you're aboard on Video Productions.
And both of these teams like to get up and down, but both teams going to have to adjust to the half-court offense because of both of the teams get back and transition defense really well.
Walton double teamed and passes into the hands of one of the opponents there. It was Brady Johnston who wound up with it. He's been held at bay so far, Johnston. He gets out, watch out. Williams to Bailey. Now Johnston. Williams makes his move through a double team, and he's fouled. There really was not an open there, and that's what I'm going to say.
They called a jump ball.
That's the right call. There was no opening.
Yeah, tie up. I think Hawthorne got his hands on the ball as now Eli Sexton checks out for Shady, and I think Gabe Short comes into the game for him.
Short wears 22 on his black outfit for Shady. Woodrow in the home white. Dillon passing. Clary fires. He's got it. Preston Clary with his first points of the night. Beckley pulls within one. Oops, up and down. That time Brady Johnston was going to fire the three ball, and he saw it was going to be blocked, so he thought better of it, and that cost him possession.
And we look here on the instant replay is the mid-range game is still alive with Preston Clary hitting the jumper in the lane.
Do you like the three-point? I mean, so many coaches are using threes now as part of their offense.
It's a numbers thing, but, I'm still old school. You gotta make the twos and get three the hard way sometimes, and that'll open the three-point shot up.
Hawthorne recovers. Here's Dillon. Back outside.
Poor spacing right now for Beckley.
Hawthorne and Dillon will set it up from the point. Dillon not a true point guard, but he can really fire the outside shot. When he gets hot, watch out. Dillon now.
They've made a defensive switch and had Jack Williams on Preston Clary.
Hawthorne. Walton follows, no, and it's out of bounds to Woodrow.
On the glass. Beckley doing a lot of work on the glass, just not able to get those chippies to fall.
Sexton about to come in for the Tigers.
They come in for Olsen.
They got to watch out. Olsen missed almost a month with an injury, and so they got to watch his minutes. He's still not up to speed as far as the up and down
you
game,
have to think the conditioning. Yeah. You're exactly right.
I never hear that from Maris. I'm really glad to be working with you, E.T. Maris never says that about me.
You're exactly right on that one, Bill.
There's always one. Beckley inbounding. Dillon double teamed in the corner. Well, he wants to shoot it, but they're on him close. Walton, give and go, layup, yes. That's Thomas, A.J. Thomas with his first bucket. And Woodrow has retaken the lead. I talked to one of the clock operators. I had a quick break. They're still trying to learn how to use that thing, obviously. Bailey's shot is blocked and yanked out of the air by Thomas. Woodrow on the move. Up by one. Thomas, bank shot, counted. 3-point game, Beckley. This is like two heavyweight sluggers.
Oh, it is.
Toe-to-toe, aren't they?
Like back in the 70s and 80s when we used to watch them, the big Larry Holmes bouts where they're filling each other out early on.
This is great stuff. Short. Off-balance shot, no. Thomas couldn't get the rebound. Bailey has his shot blocked. It's tipped around, and now a whistle stops the action. Somebody stepped on the end line,
I think A.J. Thomas was on the end line, and Olsen will re-enter the game and take out Short.
You see Ronnie Kidd there in the back of your picture right up near the top. Normally he's on one knee, sitting his knee on a towel, but he is into this right now. In close, short shot. Will not go down, but foul shots are coming.
Yeah, and that's a big foul here early on. The only 2 fouls whistled in the game have been on A.J. Thomas. And right just like that, you'll get Gage Burdett coming in the game probably after this first shot.
Jalen Bailey, 5'10 senior, really good player. Nothing but net. It's his 5th point. He's the kind of guy you want. I mean, he is just diving for loose balls and banging in for rebounds. In fact, he is one of the rebounding leaders, even though he's 5'10". Another shot, good. Bailey makes them both.
Yeah, Bailey is definitely hard-nosed. I call him bring the lunch pail kind of guy to the game.
Do they still do that? Lunch pails?
Yes. Well, I do. Lunch is my favorite part of work.
Here's Dillon. Off-balance shot misses. Walton follows, no. Walton follows, yes. And he's fouled. He's got 10. Jalen Walton. Here's the Access Health replay. Look at this.
I don't know who they called this foul on. Jalen Bailey was whistled for that foul. First foul on Bailey and the first team foul of the quarter.
So Walton, 6'4" and a senior. He's been a brute tonight.
Struggles at the free throw line, though.
Just like that, yeah. 3-point lead. Short shot blocked that time. Out of nowhere, Gabe Short thought he had an opening.
Well, I think Gage Burdett fouls Gabe Short on the 2, and Burdett will pick up his second of the quarter for Beckley, and Short will get to the free throw line. Gabe Short.
Short, just a freshman. And he banks it in.
The bank is definitely open. That's 2 bank shots. Can you not say the adrenaline's flowing?
Oh, man.
As good as this Short shoots the ball, that is a bad miss that makes it.
That's
right?
Well put. Eric, you nailed it. And he got that one without help from the glass. Hawthorne races down the floor. Bad pass right into the hands of Sexton. He's coming down against Hawthorne, spins, knocked away, out of bounds to the other. Goes to Woodrow.
Looks like Shady's going to extend the pressure here.
18-17, Woodrow. We're midway through the second quarter, and what a game it has been. Hawthorne again racing, putting up a scoop shot, and there's a foul. And it's a charge. Here's the replay.
Yeah, and Zah Hawthorne right here. It was baited into this charge by Bailey. Clear charge.
Indeed. Thanks again to Little General Stores.
Once again, the fouls are starting to mount up in this quarter for Beckley. 3:54 mark. They have 3 personals. The next 2 more fouls, and Shady will shoot free throws the rest of the quarter.
Jalen Bailey walks it through the 10-second line. Eli Sexton. Williams. And a timeout is called by Shady Spring. Late in the first half, it's a 1-point game.
Full timeout here.
We'll be back in 60 seconds on Video Productions.
2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a sponsor.
And we are back and glad to have you aboard here under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, with Eric Thomas. Maris Lowry is out of commission tonight. He has no voice.
We call him on the disabled list.
That's what I said. What did you call his malady?
It's Lowryitis, not laryngitis.
It's Lowryitis. All right, we are ready to go. Scott Cantley looks back. He's the referee and gets the ball in play. Sexton, layup, not going to be counted. Foul first.
Yes, on Gage Burdett, his second.
That's 32 in white for Beckley. Gage Burdett is a 5'11 freshman.
And that's why I said earlier when that second foul was whistled on A.J. Thomas, that was a big juncture in this game.
Williams triggers in. Sexton. Around the loop we go. Williams turnaround shot. Not quite. Rebound Tigers. That's a 3-ball. Count it again.
Hey,
that's Williams with his fourth one.
And just like that, Jack Williams delivers just like UPS.
Yeah, you would know UPS.
Yeah, that's right.
Woodrow needs to get back on the scoreboard. They're down by a pair of points. 3 minutes left until halftime before a big crowd at the Armory. The battle for the Armory. This is for the championship of the Burger King division. Dillon loses the ball off his shoe top. Was it touch last?
Yeah, good job, Cantley.
Access Health, instant replay on the 3.
Good call, Steve Cantley.
Look at that, another 25-footer by
Yeah,
Williams. He's
rattles
had
it
4 of
home.
them.
Point over here, Dylan.
Okay. Sitting down is Short. And I think we're ready to play ball. Taylor Williams is in for the Flying Eagles, wearing number 24 for Beckley. 6-foot senior. I think everybody else is as we told you. And Ronnie Olson still talking to Jay Rutledge, one of the referees here. And meantime, Ronnie Kidd is talking to Scott Cantley. So neither coach is thrilled about what's been going on. Meantime, back to play. Here's Sexton. Off to Olson. In the weave to Williams. Walton is on him. Sexton drives into traffic, puts up the shot, and there's a violation against Shady Spring.
Yeah, they called a travel, and that was one of those. I just thought he came into a jump stop and shot it. Yeah.
Shady will not pressure until midcourt. Normally, when they slap the all-court pressure, watch out. They're saving that for later. Here's Dillon.
Well, this first half of basketball has really played into the hands of Shady, not committing many fouls and forcing tough shots. On that
tough shot by Hawthorne. He's got 4 from the floor. Williams, a runner, banks it in. That's his 5th field goal of the night and the first 2-pointer. So we're 2 minutes, 3 seconds to play till intermission. Shady has retaken the lead. Wow.
And that's what we've seen for the second time today. That call was a Shady interference after the point. They tapped the ball away from the Beckley players. It's the second time we saw it. So you said you've never seen a technical foul from it, but you made today.
You made today, yeah.
It's early
and
in the
it's
game.
the right call. All right, here comes Kobe Dillon. Great soccer player as well. Dishes on with the last moment to Walton. Fake, shoot, scores. He's got 12 points for Beckley. And we're tied at 22. Bailey. Long 3 coming from Olson, missing. Rebound, scrap 4. And coming out of it is Hawthorne. He's coming down 1 against 3. Stops and pops. No good. But there's going to be 3 shots to the foul line for Zy Hawthorne.
On the closeout, I think they're going to get Jack Williams with his first foul. And you never want that if you're Ronnie Olson to foul the shooter. Especially a 3-point shot that's a fadeaway. Tough to make. And that's just a tough foul right there.
Yeah, he wasn't really in balance.
Yeah.
There was very little chance of him making
Hey,
that.
I was going to use my partner Maris's line when I'm usually working with him. He says, Bill, if he'd have made that shot, I would have walked home.
But he never would have.
It definitely would.
No.
It's hard to get him to walk to the fridge. And that was fouled on the 2.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. They're saying, wait a minute, there were supposed to have been 3 shots. He only got 2. Hawthorne should go back for 1 more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so, and that happens. I mean, as we've said a couple of times during our broadcasts.
Yeah.
The referees have done a terrific job.
Yeah, it was clearly a 3, though, because he backed up behind the line.
Yeah, so
falling away.
So he gets 1 more foul shot, Zy Hawthorne. 6'1" junior, and he's a good shooter, even though he missed that middle free throw. As we told you, his brother gone to play ball at Huntington Prep and wind up at WVU.
WVU, and hats off to him. I saw both of these young men, as all these basketball players do. It's a year-round thing, man. They work, they're in the gym, all these players. That's why this is a high-quality basketball game.
So he makes 2 out of 3 foul shots. Speaking of basketball and hard-nosed, I understand the Shady Spring team practiced on Christmas Eve at 6 in the morning. I haven't confirmed that. Here's the steal. Beckley layup. Missed. Ouch. But kept under control. Now Walton. He's got it. There's a 12-footer from Walton. Boy, he is having quite a night. That's 14. Beckley gets it back, but first the whistle. Eagles by 4, less than a minute to go. Here's the Access Health instant replay. Okay.
That's going to be on Kobe Dillon, and that'll be his first, the team's 5th. And with 52 seconds to go in the quarter, Jalen Bailey will step to the free throw line where he's 2 of 2.
And a total of 6 points. Jalen Bailey. Whoops. A rare miss for Bailey. Shady Spring. They have been the mark of excellence in Class AAA. Beckley now in Class 4A. Bailey makes 1 of 2 foul shooting. 3-point lead, Woodrow. The Eagles with it. It's Taylor Williams. Under to Walton. Charging call. He lowered his shoulder.
Yeah, that was an easy call. Don't spin to the baseline on that play. That's just a heads-up play.
Flying Eagles slap the all-court pressure on.
Well, they've also put 6 fouls up on the board, and you shouldn't do that because after 5 fouls, it's free throws anyway.
There you go.
And they changed it right on cue.
Yeah, they're still learning how to use this scoreboard. A multi-$1,000 scoreboard.
Yeah, thank goodness to Pepsi and I guess the Smith Company accounting group.
And Pioneer Community Bank and Stephen Chevy.
Yes.
Pepsi-Cola, of course. They do our recaps. We love working with them. I didn't wear my Pepsi socks tonight. In close shot, just missed by short at the buzzer. And that is the end of an exciting first half of play. From the Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center, your halftime score. Beckley 26, Shady Spring 23. Stay with us. We'll be back with our recap of the half, and we'll have the stats for you after these messages on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
And we return to the Dave Barksdale court. Ian Beckley, Shady Spring, and Woodrow Wilson going at it. Flying Eagles outscored the Tigers 16-10 in that second quarter to take a 3-point halftime lead. And let's give you the unofficial individual stats brought to you by our friends at Pepsi Cola of Southern West Virginia as we go inside the numbers, brought to you by Pepsi. For Woodrow Wilson, Jalen Walton with 14 points leads his team in scoring. Zy Hawthorne with 6, A.J. Thomas with 4, Preston Clary has 2 points. And those 4 players have done all of the scoring for Woodrow. For Shady Spring, they've only had 3 players to hit the scorebook. Jack Williams has hit 4 long balls, plus a 2-pointer. Williams with 14 points. Jalen Bailey has 7, and Gabe Short has 2 points, and that's the scoring there. We'll have the team totals coming up after we take another quick commercial break. From the Armory, you're watching the championship game of the Burger King division for the Battle for the Armory, brought to you by our friends. I'll tell you what, these folks at Little General just do a terrific job. We thank them so much. We'll be back in a moment on Video Productions.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Hey, Wes! Why'd we settle on skydiving?
Well, it's fall, and we're falling. I thought we could do a commercial about falling prices. Get it?
I guess. Where's your chute?
I knew I forgot something. Later.
During Truck Month, get invoice pricing on all 1,500 Sierras and Yukons, or ask about discounts up to $9,000 with no payments till next year.
Hey, I can see my house.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Well, this game has been everything as advertised, and at halftime, it's Beckley 26, Shady Spring 23. And we'd like to remind you that one of our sponsors is our friend at Modley's, and here is E.T.
Yeah, Modley's. If you need some commercial plumbing and heating service, they do it all. Just give them a call at 253-HELP. That's 253-HELP.
Well, let's take a look. You know, you and I, during the commercials, we're talking about this first half, and so Eric, you get to repeat what you said because, as always, you were right on the money.
Yeah, the thing I was saying, the pace of the game, you know, Beckley likes to get up and run. So does Shady, but I think it really played into Shady's hand the way the first half unfolded, because right now they're only getting offensive production from two players, and Beckley was able to punch it down low. But I think a key juncture in the first half was when A.J. Thomas went out with his second foul, and you saw that Beckley's defense bench has not been utilized as much as Shady's, and I think that was a key factor in the game, because A.J. Thomas helps Walton on the glass, man. But Jack Williams has been everything that as advertised. I mean, the senior stepped up with 14 points, and every one of his points were big buckets, either after a missed shot that he had and getting it back and pulling the trigger again. So I'm looking for an exciting second half.
You know, in taking a look at the point totals that you just referred to, Eric, Beckley has 0 points out of their starter, Kobe Dillon, who normally gets you double figures. And Brady Johnston has 0 points for Shady Spring. Normally he's double figures. He's not been heard from except for a couple of passes that he caught. So you get those guys involved, and also Kai Olson has not scored. So 2 of your starters for the Tigers, well, 3 with Sexton. He has not scored either. So 3 starters have not scored for Shady Spring, and yet they're in the game and only down by 3. And Woodrow Wilson, as we said, getting monumental work from Walton, the center, and helped out by Hawthorne and Thomas. You've got the team totals.
Well, it shows you what kind of shots that you make on these team totals. Shady was able to get off 18 shots and make seven of those 18. That's 39% from the floor. But they were a blistering 4 of 7 from the three-point line to offset that Beckley got up 12 makes out of 28 shots. But on the flip side, they're 0 of 8 from the three-point line, excuse me. So in the second half, and let's look at the rebound totals, 15-6.
Favor of Woodrow.
Of Beckley. Neither team turnovers. Shady turned it over 7 to Beckley's 4. And at the free throw line, Shady was 5 of 6, and Beckley was 2 of 4.
Let's take a look and see if anybody's in foul trouble. I don't think so.
I think A.J. Thomas is the only one with 2. No, A.J. Thomas with 2. And that's it. And Gage Burdett off the bench picked up 2 quick ones in the second quarter.
Yeah, nobody's got 3, then they're good.
And Shady is very good because they only committed 2 fouls in the first half. 1 by Jack Williams and 1 by Jalen Bailey.
You know, in the locker room, I'm saying, well, we'll hold that because we have one more commercial break. Massey Power Sports brings you the halftime. We'll be back to tell you what we think the coaches said in the locker room after this quick timeout on Video Productions.
Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that.
Done. It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No appointments, no hassle, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Both teams out of their locker rooms, ready to play ball. Exit Elevation. Luke Richmond Broker, proud to be a part sponsor of tonight's broadcast. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate, you want to talk to Luke at Exit Elevation, 304-256-0101. if you're in the locker room for Shady Spring, I'm thinking Ronnie Olson says we are going to ramp up our defense, maybe play all-court defense. And, in fact, they didn't come back out until just a few seconds ago. Ronnie Kidd saying, keep on doing what we're doing. What do you think?
Yeah, and you're exactly right, because they've been, really applying pressure without fouling in that first half. So no foul trouble, just play some tough defense.
Let's take a look and see the original starters are back for both teams. It's Jack Williams trying to get around a Johnston pick. Bailey drives the end line and he traveled. So the turnover gives it to Woodrow Wilson. The Eagles by 3 points early in the second half of play.
But did you see what happened if it hadn't been a travel?
What?
Jack Williams knocked down a three.
Oh, man. I shouldn't have looked away. You don't miss a thing, E.T. He's Dillon with it. Around the horn, Thomas.
Well, that was a dangerous pass. That was so long across the court.
Hawthorne against Bailey. Off balance. Shot, it's good, and he's fouled. Hawthorne scores. Wow. Sort of off balance, as we said, but he got it to go. Here's the Little General replay.
And a nice offensive move and minimal contact. Minimal.
And he missed the foul shot, so it's academic. Williams in the middle to Sexton. Williams leans in, puts it up. No, gets it back. And from the head of the lane, Sexton. That won't go. Walton corrals the rebound for the Eagles. Zy Hawthorne. Well, you can look there. Look at, I'm not sure if you can see, trying to jockey for position on the high post. Hawthorne misses the long ball. Shady corrals the rebound. Bailey glides down the floor. 3-ball airborne, and it's good. This one, bad pass. Tigers get it back. 2-point lead for Beckley. Euro step. Olsen misses. From the corner, Preston Clary. Fadeaway bank shot too strong, and he charged.
Yeah, that was a tough one as we look right here.
Good call. Okay. Jack Williams against the all-court Woodrow Wilson pressure. Bailey against Dillon. 2 minutes deep into the second half. And a 2-point lead, Woodrow. Here's Williams.
I mean, just every possession is
gold, that's for sure. Bailey plays it in. Jalen Bailey with 9. And we're tied at 28. Just what we expected.
And A.J. Thomas was in no man's land right there because he has 2 fouls. Can't really play like he usually does, and Bailey takes advantage of it offensively.
That'll be Dillon. Clary, Dillon. Long 3, that's going to be off the iron, no good. And the rebound scrambled for, and the Tigers have it. Quickly up the floor, Sexton. Rifles a pass under to Johnston, who gets his first bucket of the night. And the Tiger team has retaken the lead as we get to the 5-minute mark of the third quarter.
And they've come out and outscored Beckley 7-2 to erase the deficit at halftime.
Sure, Coach Olson had a few words of wisdom for his team in the locker room. Walton is, Hawthorne is fouled as he goes in close. Little general replay.
And that's Jalen Bailey's third personal foul.
So that is a big foul against Bailey. He's a workhorse for Shady Spring, and I have to be very careful about him. Hawthorne makes. What do you have in 3 out of 4?
Yes. 5.
3 out of 5.
Yes, he shot 3, made 2 of 3.
There he goes. Another one good. So 4 for 6.
4 for 6.
And 10 total points. This is our 4th game together. 4 games in one day. How do we do it?
Yeah, we've survived. We've survived.
Sexton, downtown shot for his first points of the night. Shady by 3. Hawthorne intercepted. Foul on Hawthorne.
That'll be his second, team's second.
You can tell one of the cheering sections behind us, they are very vociferous.
Yes. Whatever that means.
That means loud.
Yes.
Got to get some moisture off the floor. Almost middle part of the third quarter.
Yeah,
and this has just been back and forth, up and down, just great stuff.
Yeah, but Shady has come out and outscored Beckley 10-4 in this quarter.
Bailey working in foul trouble, working the point for the moment. Johnston has it. Sexton from long range, just missed. Walton climbs the ladder for the rebound and is fouled. Walton has just had the game of his life tonight so far for Woodrow.
Gonna be on Gabe Short. Be his second, team's third. And the fouls are starting to mount for both teams.
Inbounds play, Preston Clary. Shady will not press them until midcourt.
And I think this is a smart situational substitution right here. A.J. Thomas is out with 2 fouls, and they put Gage Burdett in on this possession.
Bad pass. Fortunately, Woodrow is able to retain control. Burdett is wearing number 32 on his white Woodrow outfit.
This is a tough angle to take the ball out right here.
Here comes Dillon. Burdett. He was a quarterback on the Beckley football squad. Right over here. We got to be careful. We don't get crashed into again.
I was guarding the Pepsi.
Just guard me. Fade away. Hawthorne. Count it. Hawthorne's having a great night. He's Shady by 1 and with the ball. Jack Williams. Being guarded by Walton. That's a little unusual.
And Walton's yet to really touch the ball here.
Well, he has now on that rebound with the miss by Bailey. See? Long 3, Hawthorne. Way too long. Jack Williams. Johnston stops and pops and makes. Brady Johnston with his second bucket. And the Tigers lead by 3. Woodrow back on the attack. Burdett. Hawthorne again. Dillon scores for the first time tonight on a 3-ball. And we're tied at 35. How many times have I said that tonight, that we're tied?
Back and forth.
Long shot, Johnston! Brady Johnston lights it up from downtown. Wow.
And both teams starting to heat up offensively. Big shot after big shot.
This is fun. Hawthorne. Preston Clary. Burdett lets fly. It's good. Burdett scores. So the freshman is in the scorebook. And the ball's going to wind up going the other way. We're tied at 38 as we look at the Access Health replay.
And Burdett, Gage, 12 Gage Burdett from the corner.
There you go.
Yeah, both of these teams. And you know, a young man that you talked about at halftime that's come up big with 7 points is Brady Johnston. And we said role players will make a difference in this contest. And right now, some guys are stepping up and making shots.
Absolutely right, partner. Hawthorne, fade away, baseline shot, and it rolls off. The rebound to Olsen. Minute and a half left, third quarter. Long lob pass to Johnston. Bailey puts it in. Bailey in double figures now. Playing in foul trouble gives his team a 2-point edge. Flying Eagles on the move. Dillon. He makes his move with a teardrop. Not there. Walton. Skies high for the board. Turnaround shot. Walton missed. And the rebound is off to Olsen. Johnston. Kai Olsen. And he will work the point for the moment. He's grown up basketball, and of course his dad is the head coach. You talk it over meals, you do it all the time, and you look at Gabe Short put in a neat lay-in. First basket for Short. 4-point lead now for the Tigers.
Turnover.
There it is. Bad pass to Walton. He couldn't handle it.
Turnover. Terrible entry pass right there by Zah Hawthorne.
Looking at that replay. Look at that. A little jackknife layup that time. Okay. Bailey will walk it through the center circle. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Tigers will go for the last shot of the quarter, leading by 4. Using clock, down to 10. Now here they come into the offense. Bailey behind the back dribble, moves in close. Scoop shot missed. Rebound Eagles. Coming down to the wire from half court. Here's the shot by Clary, and just a bit short. Wow, let's catch our breaths. Buckle up, folks. We're ready for the fourth quarter in 1 minute on Video Productions.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
4-point lead for Shady Spring, and here is Eric Thomas.
Yes, we'd like to tell you about the Rockin' and Bowling New Year's Eve party at Leisure Lanes, one of our sponsors tonight. If you want to usher in 2025 with a unlimited and futuristic bowling experience from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Continental breakfast, party hats, noisemakers. Call and secure your lanes. A few are still available at 253-7328.
Leisure Lanes, we thank you. And we're ready to play ball here in the last quarter of play for the Burger King Division Championship of the Battle for the Armory, brought to you by Little General Stores. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, with Eric Thomas. And Beckley needs some points right now. Hawthorne between the circles, and Burdette now on the near side. Clary, Hawthorne. So the guards not been able to penetrate. Now Dillon will come out. Dillon sees room, goes for the scoop layup and misses. Johnston had the rebound, and he is fouled.
He's going to be fouled by Walton on the rebound attempt, and that will be Jalen Walton's second. And great half-court defense by Shady that time. You know, forced a driving shot that was missed by Kobe Dillon, and they crashed the glass.
Here's Bailey, working with 3 personal fouls on him. Dillon is the guarding defensive player. Bailey moves in, dishes it off, lay in good. That's Johnston. He has come alive here. 9 points all in the second half. And with that, Beckley wants a timeout. Shady by 6. We're 1 minute deep into the last quarter as the replay shows. Johnston. Nice give and go. Huh?
Nice give and go.
And speaking of go, that's what we're going to do for 30 seconds on Video Productions.
2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a sponsor.
You've just tuned in. We've had 3 previous games played here. Princeton really dominated Oak Hill today and won 52-38. And some of the other games, of course, the game right before this one, Wyoming East was a 10-point winner in that game. And we had one other game earlier today. James Monroe beat Mount Hope Christian, as expected. This game is all that's been advertised. Close, back and forth, hard-nosed, and Beckley is ready to go on offense, trailing by 6.
And both teams are back with their original starting lineups.
Zy Hawthorne lobs it on the low post. Back out it comes. Good, crisp passing. But that 2-3 zone that Shady's using has been effective. Hawthorne again can't move in. Back to Hawthorne. Zy drives the end line, puts up an off-balance shot way off the mark, and Olsen winds up with it. Shady on the move. Johnston. He was pushed and got away with it. Ball goes out of bounds. Okay.
Yeah, I think that Shady ball definitely got away with a push and a foul on that one.
Jack Williams looking, lobbing deep, gets it to Olsen. Kai Olsen been held pretty much in check. Give and go. Williams can't handle the pass. Out of bounds, I think touched last by Woodrow. As we said, we're using multiple cameras tonight.
Yeah, in the big third quarter for Shady as they erased the lead, outscoring Beckley 19-12 in that quarter.
Bailey with it. Williams dishes it off. 4-quarter shot. That's way too strong. Foul is going to be on Shady Spring.
It'll be on Jack Williams. Whistle for his second.
We're approaching 6 minutes left in this ball game. And I wouldn't be surprised if we have extra time. It's that close, even though it's a 6-point advantage now for Shady Spring. Beckley has the firepower if they can unleash it. Again, the Tigers will not play defense until you get inside the 3-point arc. Hawthorne against Johnston. Hawthorne, fadeaway shot from the elbow, no. Johnston rebounds for Shady Spring. Shady, the defending AAA title team.
Yeah, and the thing is, this Shady defense has really forced Beckley to take just tough shots.
Olsen backs out of there. Tigers will spread the court. Bailey sees room. His shot is blocked by Clary, and Beckley is on the move. Clary moves into the paint. Turnaround fadeaway. It's good. Preston Clary with his second bucket of the night. And it's 44-40.
Well, big play on defense. Ignited the offense right there. Little transition basketball. I had the numbers 5-4 and made Shady pay.
And a timeout is called. 5 minutes and 1 second to play. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Video Productions.
2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a sponsor.
We'd like to thank our friends at West Virginia Orthopedic Trauma and Dr. John Tabbitt. If you are interested in getting fixed up right, trust me, happened to me. I got hit by a car, shattered my leg. Dr. Tabbitt made it all better. And they will do the job for you. They're located in Beckley, just opposite the Woodrow Wilson baseball field. And from Dr. Tabbitt and all his staff, they wish you a happy and healthy New Year. We're ready to go. 5 minutes to play, plus 1 second. And the ball is into Sexton for Shady Spring. Tigers by 4. As each team cuts, Williams in trouble. Back in the middle. Olsen wanted to shoot the long ball, but thought better of it. Walton was there to block it. Tigers will try to get a layup. Turnaround shot blocked by Clary. Wow.
Well, that block almost took the camera lady's lens off the camera.
And the cheerleaders are coming over. Yeah, we can still see through it. Yeah. Sexton. Now Olsen. Johnston. Defense works. A.J. Thomas, one-on-one. Whoa! He gets fouled. He put the brakes on and completely faked out the defender. Here's the Little General replay on it. With the brakes. Ow. Third foul on Jack Williams. Gage Short back in wearing 22. And Olsen will get a rest for the Tigers. Hawthorne triggers in behind his own backboard for Beckley. Lobs it out deep. Dillon has to go high to get it. Charge. Wow. Again, good D by Shady. Here's the replay, courtesy of Access Health. Wow. Dillon with his second. Yes.
Yep, Kobe Dillon with his second. The team's second here. Both teams with 2 fouls here in the fourth.
Shady Spring up by 4 and with the basketball. Midway through the last quarter of the last game. We've done all 8 games over the last 2 days. And we're still here. Except for Maris. He's the wimp in the crew. Laryngitis, come on. Here's Bailey. Sexton.
Yeah, with the lead, this is what Shady's going to do.
Just use some clock.
Yes, that's correct. Just got to use clock. Strength the game.
And 2 of the Shady Spring starters in foul trouble. That's one of them, Williams. Bailey the other. Layup missed. Williams couldn't get it to go, but he gets it back and puts it in. Williams with his first points of the second half, and it comes to the big time. 6-point game. Woodrow needs offense right now. Hawthorne stutter steps and misses the shot from the baseline.
And once again, no one there to clean up the glass. Little one-on-one going, and this is a big possession because you're down 2 possessions. You can't afford, if you're Beckley, to let Shady extend this game to a 3-possession game. It's getting under 3 minutes to go now.
Williams spins, lays it up, banks it in. So 2 quick buckets by Jack Williams, and it's the longest lead of the night, an 8-point game. Woodrow's got to make magic happen right here. Off-balance shot. That's an air ball by Clary. A 3-ball goes in for Dillon. That's a huge shot for the Flying Eagles, and it's the second long ball for Kobe Dillon. And with that, a timeout. 2:31 to play as we look at the replay.
Walton did not give up on the ball. And I think Shady celebrated a little bit with a good defensive stand and left the shooter wide open.
So with a timeout on the court, a 5-point game. We'll return after this message on Video Productions.
2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a sponsor.
If you're looking for a good paying job with excellent benefits, contact Affinity Coal located in Sophia. You can check them out on the Facebook page under United Coal Company or pick up an application at the Guard Shack in Sophia. That's United Coal Company on Facebook. All right. Eric Thomas, 2:31 left. If you're Woodrow Wilson, what are you planning?
Well, you have to create turnovers. You have to get the ball out of Jack Williams' hands because the last 4 points have come from him, just sticking with it after a miss and getting a steal off of a defensive rebound from Beckley. But you need to extend the pressure as they're doing.
Jack Williams, sure-handed guard, but he can play anywhere on the floor. Gets around Hawthorne, passes it out to Bailey. Approaching 2 minutes left in this ball game, and Woodrow by 5. Shady by 5. And there's the foul on Dillon. It's his third. So let's see. Olsen comes back in for the Tigers. And he will throw the ball in at side court. Into Bailey. Everybody's just going to be wiped out. They were leaving it on the court tonight, both teams.
Both teams playing hard, well-played game. Low-scoring contest. We're just coming down to possessions now.
That's Williams and Bailey. That's the 1-2 punch for Shady Spring. And a timeout. Good timeout that time because hemmed in on the sideline that time. Bailey was in trouble. 1:42 left. Shady Spring by 5. Let's pause for a minute on Video Productions.
2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a sponsor.
And a reminder that Exit Elevation, Luke Richmond Broker, is ready to take care of your real estate needs. If you're looking to buy or sell, Exit Elevation Realty can make good things happen to you. Luke Richmond is the broker. They're located in Beckley, and there's the phone number, 256-0101. 304-256-0101. Luke Richmond wishes you a very happy new year. Okay. Eric Thomas, Bill O'Brien, and the heavy hitter is here, Nick Eskins. And we're glad you're there. 4th game of the night here at the Battle for the Armory, courtesy of Little General Stores, and what a job they have done, and what a great finale for this tournament. E.T., what do you say?
Beckley desperately needs to get a steal here, and all the cards are in the favor of the Shady Tigers here. They have excellent guard play, and you're going to have to foul. You have 2 more fouls to give. You don't get a steal, you're going to have to really force a foul, force them to make free throws.
Here's Sexton, just a freshman. You want a foul? Maybe he's the guy. Almost a steal by the hustling Hawthorne.
Yeah, but a lot of time went off that clock. Precious.
Olsen will feed it in. Okay, here we go. Jack Williams He's the guy you want with the basketball if you're Shady Spring. Well, he sees room for a lay-in. He's got it. All of a sudden, somebody had broken down defensively, and Williams scores easily. Scoop shot here by Hawthorne, no good. Walton follows it up and in. That is the first basket of the second half for Jalen Walton, and with that, we've got a timeout. Less than a minute to play, and Shady up by 5 points. Let's pause for 30 seconds on Video Productions.
2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a sponsor today.
Just talking during the commercial, and E.T. and I talking about Jalen Walton, he was a force to be reckoned with for Beckley in the first half, scored 14 points and had done nothing scoring-wise in the second half until just a moment ago. So the Shady Spring Tigers knew what to do.
Well, I think the halftime adjustments were to really force the post-entry pass to be tough, and had a couple turnovers trying to get it down low to Walton.
Into Williams, and he is clobbered. Less than 55 seconds to go, and this game is not over. I've seen in my years, and this is 50 years, broadcasting play-by-play, college and high school, I've seen 5 points evaporate in a moment, and it could happen here. That's how you keep the audience glued.
That's correct.
That's what you do. Jack Williams against Hawthorne. Hawthorne has him hemmed in, but Olsen comes to save the day. Nice passing. Let's play keep away here with 37 seconds.
You got a foul.
Almost the steal. Half a minute to go. Double team the ball, and there's the foul against Bailey, and it'll be Dillon. I've got him with 4.
Yeah, that's his 4th personal, and I actually think they should have fouled somebody about 20 seconds ago.
Bailey is probably not the guy that you want to foul. He's a very good foul shooter. Tonight he's made 3 out of 4, and totals 11 points. There it is. 6-point game, 2-possession game. Jalen Bailey, one more time. Here it comes. There it is. That was a big make. Now it's a 3-possession game. Dillon, runner, banks it in good. Kobe Dillon scores his 7th and 8th points, and with that, a timeout. 20 seconds to play. Shady Spring by 5. We'll return after this quick timeout on Video Productions.
2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a sponsor.
Okay, we're back with a 5-point game and 20 seconds to play in regulation, and here's Eric Thomas.
And we'd like to thank Modley's for being one of the great sponsors of this battle for the Armory. For all your commercial plumbing and heating services, call Modley's at 253-HELP. That's 253-HELP, Modley's.
Thank you, sir. You know from her firsthand usage
yes, that's
about
sure.
Modley's. Okay. 20 seconds to go. Shady gets the ball. Beckley's going to clamp down defensively. 5-point game. And here's the long pass down the floor. Wide open is Bailey. Layup. Good. Wow. Bailey got behind the defense. Dillon with a bank shot too strong. Walton tips it up and in. Walton scores. And with that, a timeout. Still a 5-point game. Just a tick under 8 seconds to play in it. Let's pause for 1 30-second break on Video Productions.
2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a sponsor.
Well, it's crunch time for the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles. They have trailed much of this game. They were down at the end of the first quarter 13-10. They had a 3-point lead, Beckley did, at intermission, 26-23, but then Shady came out hot and outscored the Eagles in the third period 19-12, and they have not been headed ever since. 5-point lead, Tigers. Beckley commits the foul right now and uses up about a second and a half.
And that'll be A.J. Thomas's 4th foul. Send the freshman Eli Sexton to the line as he's scored 3 points, hit a big 3 in that decisive third quarter.
Eli Sexton, and as we told you, to start for Ronnie Olson as a freshman, you've got to be special. And we'll see what the pressure can do, this big crowd in this big arena. Nothing but net for Sexton. He's got ice in his veins. Sure, Dr. Tabbitt can take care of that. Sexton again. Got them both at crunch time. Back to a 7-point lead, 4 seconds left. Clary from downtown, yes! So the Eagles are not out of it yet as Preston Clary scores, and now time has expired. That's the end of the game. Shady Spring, 56. And Woodrow Wilson, 52. That's how the game will end. A 4-point win for Shady Spring. They are now 4-0, and Woodrow falls to 2-1. Well, that's the last shot of the last game of the terrific battle for the Armory, brought to you by Little General Stores. Stay with us. We'll have our wrap-up show brought to you by Pioneer Community Bank, including all of the stats after this break on Video Productions.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a Little General store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton. Or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
It's 4th down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but incredible. A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi. Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
The 2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a sponsor today.
And we're back now, courtside, ready for our wrap-up show as Shady Spring has won again. They've won 7 straight against Woodrow Wilson boys basketball, and the defending AAA champions have gotten it done, but they had to hold off a Flying Eagle comeback there at the end, and they did so. Woodrow Wilson, we're adding up the stats now. They really never got in the flow at crunch time. Jalen Walton winds up with 18 points, leading the way for the Flying Eagles. Shady Spring had 20 points out of Jack Williams, most of those early on when he hit 4 trays in the first part of the ball game. 56-52 Shady is the final, and we've got the official stats, and let's hand them over here. This is the postgame show brought to you by Pioneer Community Bank, and let's go inside the numbers, sponsored by our friends at Pepsi Cola of Southern West Virginia. I got my blue can of Pepsi right now, and I'm going to take a swig while you're talking there. E.T., here you go.
Okay, yeah, the deciding factor in the game was that decisive third quarter that you mentioned. Shady came out down 26-23, was able to erase that and build a lead as they outscored Beckley 19-12. And in that quarter, Bill, they hit 3 deep three-pointers to really extend the lead. They were 20 of 41 for the game, Shady, from 7 of 13 from the three-point line, though. Anytime you can shoot 48% in the game, and they all were big shots. Beckley was able to shoot the ball 11 more times from the field. They were 22 of 52, but only 4 of 16 from the three-point line. They out-rebounded Shady 26-17. And in the turnover battle, Shady even turned the ball over 10 times to Beckley's 8, but was able to make big shot after big shot and come away victorious here in the battle for the Armory.
This was a well-played game. We'll be back, and we'll take our final break and come back with the individual numbers after this break for Pioneer Community Bank on Video Productions.
So here's check your total.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No appointments, no hassle, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett with Window World of Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that.
Done. It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Hey, Wes! Why'd we settle on skydiving?
Well, it's fall, and we're falling. I thought we could do a commercial about falling prices. Get it?
I guess. Where's your chute?
I knew I forgot something. Later.
During Truck Month, get invoice pricing on all 1,500 Sierras and Yukons, or ask about discounts up to $9,000 with no payments till next year.
Hey, I can see my house.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Okay, we've got the official scoring for you for the Shady Spring Tigers. As we told you, Jack Williams with 20 points leads the way. Jalen Bailey with 15. 9 points for Brady Johnston. All of those came in the second half when things were getting tough. Johnston came through. Gabe Short had 4. Eli Sexton had 5. And Kai Olson had the long ball for 3 points. For the Beckley Flying Eagles, they were led by Jalen Walton with 18 points. 14 of those came in the first half of play. Zy Hawthorne scored 12. Kobe Dillon with 8. Preston Clary scored 7. A.J. Thomas had 4. And Gage Burdett scored 3. So that's the official point totals individually for the two teams. If you missed earlier, we had 3 other games, and the one right before us, Wyoming East defeated Charleston Catholic 60-50. Before that, Princeton took care of Oak Hill in good fashion. It was just one of those games where it was just going to be that way, where Princeton had it all going from the jump, and James Monroe took care of Mount Hope Christian in a big way. So that's it for the 2024 edition of this tournament. And Eric Thomas, we know our leader is back listening. We wish Maris a happy new year and a new voice.
Yeah, we'll definitely need him to recover, and I hope he was home enjoying watching the basketball, and I had a great time with you. A Hall of Famer. You made me look good all day, and it's been a pleasure to call all these games with you.
Hey, you look good for me, and I tell you what, I needed the help here. 4 in a row. I'm not used to that at my advanced age, but I think it went pretty well.
Yeah, that Pepsi gave you that extra oomph.
I've got it here, and I've got one more gulp coming up after we sign off. That's going to do it. We'd like to thank Butch Mounts. He's the executive producer and founder of Video Productions. We thank Nick Eskins for a fantastic job as our producer-director. And, of course, with our camera crew and Maris Lowry, who wasn't here tonight, but he sort of set all of this up. For Eric Thomas, yours truly, Bill O'Brien. We hope that you have a copacetic weekend and a wonderful new year. And repeating the final score tonight in the big finale, Shady Spring 56, Beckley 52. From the Armory, good night, everybody.